Alright, we going. Hi. Stream start. Continue. Oh, we're not wasting time. Oh, I muted the game. Sorry. Let me unmute it. Whoops. Secret diagonal. Go. It's go time. Welcome to Singe's stream. Today we're going to be efficient. Maybe. Wait, let me see. Is the camera on? Oh, fuck. One second. There I am. Hello.
Mama, I have a question.
Calm down. Calm down, buddy. Just this. Alright. Mommy issues. No mommy issues? Not enough mommy issues? I don't know.
Why don't people like the irrational numbers?
Those are good and bad. I mean, woman turns around, glazing her daughter with one of oh my.
Do you feel the same about them, 37?
Maybe a little?
Someone looks down and kicks away a pebble.
You see, Mama, I can count to 3 and to 17, but I can never count to something like 0.0100100001000001, let alone use it in calculations. The endless non-repeating decimals would make a mess of the results, and I can't keep the equations as simple and elegant as I want.
But your favorite, the circle. The ratio of its circumference to diameter is also an irrational number, is it not?
Pi is special. I know how it was found and what it represents, so I trust it and use it in my calculations. The same with e, logarithm 2, and root 2.
Fucking math nerds.
Not many irrational numbers
Singe bullies
are
children.
convenient to work with. Some have no patterns, no simplest forms, and no end. I can't work out their digits, write them out, or calculate them. Not only are they impossible to pinpoint on the number axis, but there's an infinite amount of these irrational numbers. What's so funny, Mama?
You're a clever, silly goose, my dear.
Yes, witness the terribly shaved mustache. We don't talk about it. Oh, God.
You don't dislike them, you just don't understand them enough.
Leaning down, she picks up a soggy twig. Her hand moves, sliding the tip of the twig across the sand. Four equal perpendicular lines are drawn, with 2 more diagonal lines intersecting in the middle. It is shape of familiar square.
Take our old friend root 2, for instance. The irrationality of this number can be proven through basic arithmetic, as it cannot be expressed as an irreducible fraction of integers a over b. A simple proof by contradiction is enough, with no knowledge
These
of
motherfuckers are so stupid. They actually saw the word irrational and they're like, yeah, we shouldn't like that. Just, well, obviously they must be irrational. They took it too seriously.
Root 2 is prevalent in nature, and it is particularly noticeable along the diagonals of a square.
Where? Cite your sources, 77. Cite your sources. Where are your sources? I'm a fucking scientist. You can't just say this shit.
I know. This means the system built solely on the ratio of integers was flawed.
Oh my god. Why does the stream chat magically... What the fuck? Why does it work suddenly? It never worked by itself. I always had to, like, reset it. Huh? Like, the thing at the top. What? Huh? Whatever. Next. I'm vibrating in place.
Root 2 is simple, elegant,
ADHD.
and one of the greatest discoveries in mathematics. It showed the existence of infinite, incommensurable numbers, with root 2 being the most obvious one to find. This was how the Tower of Old Ideas crumbled, paving the way for revolutionary breakthroughs that catapulted mathematical analysis into uncharted frontiers.
One second.
We discovered a kingdom beyond our traditional methods. One that's immeasurable, incommensurable, and inexhaustible. And the key to its gates is hidden in plain sight, in the diagonal of a square.
Sorry. Alright.
A kingdom of irrationality.
The girl listens intently. As always, she understands
I
quickly.
see now, Mama. We are not all-knowing beings. There will always be numbers beyond our awareness, such as the nature of irrational numbers. So,
Profound realization
if
of
we
basic
get to know
facts.
the irrational numbers better, we can be friends with them too. But you haven't told me why people on the island hate them.
The image of her mother's face fractures. Womp. But her smile is clear, gentle, quiet, and almost pitying. Wait, let me check, make sure stream is running.
Mama?
We're good on Twitch. They're on YouTube. Back to the present. Mommy issues? Dead mommy issues? I wish my mom was dead. I mean,
37. You're awake.
um, I don't, yeah. Not all mothers are nice. Some of them are pure garbage. I did nothing. Nope. Clip it and send it to my mother, obviously. Clip it and send it to your mother, Singe. She would love this. Jump off a cliff. I mean, a 10-centimeter tall cliff. 37. Oh wait, no, don't read. Girl sits upright in bed, her eyes staring into the air in dismay.
Sophia? How long was I out?
About a chapter.
You've been in a coma for a week.
Words are cut off as 37 jumps off the bed, rushing her way out.
No, stop! You're not well yet!
There's no time.
She's never been well.
I have to find 6. I have to tell them now. Our circle has been broken.
Now we've looked.
Audience. I don't care. I'm never listening to these again. You can't make me.
The
I'm sorry to all all the fans of this garbage. Can't waste my time. Do we go on tonight? A little bit, maybe.
Nothing's happening.
All through this crowded center, ideas, noises, and arguments are all crammed in one space.
Miss Virgin, your attention, please.
Mommy?
This is a public inquiry, and your answer determines the fate of you and your friends. There will be a vote on your punishment, considering the leak of the island's coordinates and the damages caused by you and Manus Vindictae.
No stupidity yet.
Yet, in the past 2 hours, you've looked at your watch 10 times. Forgive me for being blunt. What could possibly bother you more than your sentence?
My apologies.
Mocking click of the tongue can be heard from the crowd.
Let her look, 888. Doesn't it occur to you that time is also in the form of numbers? Perhaps she's waiting for her lucky number to come.
Stories cause ripple chuckles throughout the hall. Clearly, after hours of debate and discussion, this light-hearted moment brings much needed sense of relief.
Besides, what conclusions have the good people here made? We were brought together in this great hall today, for misfortunes have struck us in the past week. Manus followers were found dead in our sacred place, the Gorgon current was cut off, and a human army has invaded our land. There are also the territorial disputes, the threats from external powers, and the conflicts between our guests. As you can see, our guests have brought us quite the unexpected gifts. They will give us their explanations. But whose words should we trust? Those of the Foundation, or Manus Vindictae?
Neither. Tell them both to fuck off. Bow slightly, gesturing to the left of the stage.
I swear
Fucking
on the
stage
stone
light.
of truth that I have no knowledge of the League. We never gave any information to the humans. As we speak, the St. Pavlov Foundation is taking measures to mediate the territorial disputes from outside the island.
Don't worry, they're about to get erased by the
But
storm.
you did report everything here to the Foundation. And you don't know what they did with the information, do you?
Right.
A questionable defense. A doubtful explanation. Why should we trust her? We all know that the Foundation is closely associated with the humans. They are the false friends of the Arcanists, with their crocodile tears and broken vows. While many may have changed over time, their nefarious human taint lingers.
I want some of that nefarious human taint, buddy.
Besides, why should we seek collaboration and assistance from an organization
I'm
that's
going.
7 years behind us on the study of the emanation?
Words spoken murmur of agreement.
But rush not, brothers and sisters. The moment of decision has not yet arrived. Let's give our old friend Manus Vindictae a fair and equal hearing before casting our pebbles into the pot.
I like weed. I mean, I have never done weed. Literally. He stretches out his right arm, directing the audience as a tip level. On the right there says a 5-figure in black and blue. Your boobies are a lie, I hate you.
Indeed. The Foundation's understanding of the emanation is 7 years behind ours. However, our Manus friends here are unable to speak at all, let alone understand complex mathematical principles. Please enlighten us, Miss Arcana. Why were swaths of your followers found dead at the door of our sacred place? Did our math lessons drive them to madness? causing them to bash their heads against the gates of truth like martyrs?
So it would seem.
What?
Her quick and straight answer causes commotion in the crowd. Yet she only gently closes the book on her lap, uncaring of the suspicious stares around her.
One must confess that our followers were ill-prepared to take on the wisdom of the island. But we did come seek mutual development with sincerity.
Shut blue Makima.
I trust you are aware of the assistance we have provided over the years in this world of matters, which you, though reluctantly, relied upon. As to this debate, I was once told a story that now seems fitting to recount.
Gaze falls to the bench. Your head, Judge, there's no spoken words and the debate began.
Pray, share with us.
Okay, for a second I thought that was like a milk bottle for babies.
Thank you kindly. 'Tis the story of the Circle. A young artist told it to me before I arrived on this island.
Did.
In the ancient past, amid a world of primitive instincts and ignorance, the first intelligent mind awakened. Overwhelmed by the enormity of nature and dismayed by its own insignificance, the creature was shaken to its core.
Skill issue.
In an act of defiance, it drew a magic circle, shielding its powerless self from the formidable world beyond. This was the first magic, when the primitive man mastered the pneuma within and wielded it against the relentless forces of nature. Process, man hath gained a deeper understanding of the boundaries and limitations
No
of
remaining
its
singing
power.
Singe. Or Moldovan, technically.
This
Same thing.
is the tale of the first
Keep
circle. The circle shielded us, and its protection benefits thee to this day. What I find intriguing in this story, man hath established its existence, recognized its boundaries, and learned the purpose of life, all by relying upon this very circle.
All gates burst open, intruder, blah 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 blah.
37.
All eyes are fixed on the young girl, some have even risen to their feet in surprise. Leader on the bench, breaks the silence.
What's wrong, 37?
The island.
Her pale lips tremble, struggling to get towards them.
Our island has fallen ill.
Even the slightest sound is gone, and eerie silence descends upon them all. Another dull, muffled thump, as if something struck hard at the surface. It's enough to get the rest of the crowd to their feet. They look up at the roof, and the thud came from up there. More thumps follow. It's as if the hall has played a drum, an out-of-control drummer playing frantically on the dome.
What's going on?
Thump, 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 get invaded. What am I saying?
Is that a hailstorm?
Nobody.
No. I don't think so.
Standing outside the gate, standing here, I realize. Numberless cars, blah blah blah, being barred from entering the hall. She can barely.
Those are Abraxases falling from the sky.
Now look at the watch. It's become something of a habit over the last few hours. This is it. Long anticipated moment has finally arrived.
It's the storm. The storm of this era is here.
Dun dun dun. What, did anyone say anything stupid? I don't think so. What's this? Oh, about the timekeeper, storm shelter precautions. How does the Foundation's storm shelter even work? Did they ever explain that? Am I just stupid? Alright, combat time. I'm gonna get a drink. Sorry, give me a sec.
Miss Verton, did you just say the emanation has happened?
I'll be back.
Alright.
Just now?
More precisely, its 24-hour countdown has begun. There's always a buffer period before the storm, during which the storm syndrome gradually spreads from the critical point across the globe. The symptoms are different every time, and we have yet to discern a pattern. With the help of Laplace Scientific Computing Center, the best we can do now is to send a 24-hour warning prior to the storm. Another minute has passed.
The hall is once again filled with whispers of white robes. This island dedicated solely to the study of damnation. The situation has far surpassed imaginations.
Please remain seated, everyone. We are still in the middle of a vote.
I mean,
The emanation holds no influence on this island. The discussion must continue until a satisfactory conclusion is reached.
I'm gonna slurp
No
up
other
all that purple
subjects shall
drink.
be brought
I
up
mean,
until then.
all of it. Every last. I mean, Banshee, acting as a custodian of the assembly, raises her voice, drowning out arguments. Despite the unforeseen turn of events, she remains committed to her duty. The debate must go on.
Come here, 37. Can someone please bring her a blanket?
Her voice softens as she looks at the frail, slender girl in front of her.
42. Go with Sophia and check on those Abraxases.
Man bows and leaves. Orders restored under the dome once more.
Ah, good news. Good news indeed. We are freed from the pain of choosing whom to blame, are we not?
What?
The rhetorician raises a hand with a triumphant smile. As usual, he's offering a new perspective, or what some might call another attempt at stirring up the crowd.
The emanation is coming. The tides of Numa will pour from above and wash away all trivialities. By then, human intruders and the international powers of this era, along with the turmoil they brought,
Adios.
will all be dissolved and poured into the ditches like gunk. And we will regain our shores and return to the study of essence and forms.
His words are met with silence. The crowd is lost in thought, having long detached themselves from the phenomenal world. 210's words are striking chord.
No, it's different this time.
The figure stands on her feet. Wait, is the storm can affect the island too? She is pale as snow from her coma, and did not bother to put a blanket around her. You said the circle is broken. Oh, because they're also fudged. Well,
The island has fallen ill. It's getting bloated, stagnant, and sluggish, drifting into the world of matters where ignorance reigns.
that is one big ass bug. I'm gonna
Soon,
ignore that.
the tides of Numa will wash over us, sweeping away the fragments of the phenomenal world.
What did you say? In other words, we will all be taken by the emanation? This.
Adios.
This is unthinkable.
It's terrible news. One that nobody wants to hear right now. The impact is like a bomb going off. The crowd is buzzing with fearful whispers. The lady next to 37 is still holding the unused blanket.
37, you just woke up from a coma. You're not well.
And then in comes with a blue Makima with promising everyone to save them.
Why don't you take another rest?
No, no time for that. I'm here to warn you. Apiron is gone. I can no longer sense it. This has never happened before.
Why are you so surprised, 37?
Question is asked softly, but it cuts like ice.
You should know the reason of its alienation. You brought outsiders to the sacred place. You betrayed the scripture's teachings and angered Apiron. Of course, I may have jumped to this accusation, as Manus Vindicte also intruded our sacred place without permission. People, as of now, there's no proof that the emanation will influence the island. 37's account is lacking.
Or I no longer wish to drink her purple juice.
And we are still plagued by suspicions, accusations, and the damages done to our home. We are to proceed with the hearing and reach a final verdict on both the Foundation and Manus Vindicte.
The attempt to focus the assembly fails as half the audience turns their attention to the gate. Sophia has returned, standing hesitantly in front of the entrance.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I shouldn't have intruded the Hall of Truth, but...
Though irritated by the constant interruptions, the custodian immediately notices her peculiar expression.
Sophia, weren't you and 42 checking on the Abraxases? What is the matter?
Corrective gestures in the air, her voice shaking.
The Abraxases don't look right. Their beaks, no, their entire heads are melting into oil paints. And 42, we were on the beach, suddenly he...
The words trail off, y'all are fucked. Beyond the open gate, the screeching of the bird monsters completes her sentence. The other believers appear behind her, shoving Sophia aside as he flails and stumbles into the hall. While the other believer, his face is melting, colorful oil paints forming a puddle on the floor.
Now I see! It finally all makes sense! There never was the truth, nor the transcendental! Everything is a lie! Nothing but shadows on walls, flickers of fire and fragments of reality! No one will survive the oblivion! The island will be destroyed amid its conflict!
Well, Purple Lady, if you want me to drink your purple juice, or your purple drink, you better do the right thing.
Is that... the storm syndrome?
42, your face!
Completely disregarding those around him, bursts into maniacal laughter, casting an arcane glow on his palms. What is that music? I mean, no, it's fine. I'm starting to see an opposite row of torches.
No one!
Number one.
888, stop conversing with him. We must subdue him. Now.
Here we go. Finally.
Very well. Let me try my hand. Ah, an interesting one. Concentrate and visualize.
Regaining control of our bodies.
起势好还。Let me think.
To the left.
Rise. And that's that.
Listen.
Stalling ass motherfucker.
They are much naughtier than the Foundation's.
But
syndrome.
Wait.
Please, listen everyone. 37 is right. Something's changed on this island. Your immunity to the emanation has been weakened.
Freak lies motionless on the floor, his face still a mess of colorful paint. Fear and uncertainty quickly rise around him.
How? That's never happened in the last 8 times!
A feeble induction, my friend. Just because you've never seen a purple cow doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Must we talk of logic now? RT2 has literally been emanated!
First the army, then the emanation.
The answer to the universe goes
Everything's been
first.
falling apart
Hilarious.
since the outsiders arrived on this island. The Foundation
Ugh.
and Manus Vindicte. One of them must answer for this.
Then you should also ask 37 and number 0 what they've done in the sacred place to anger Apeiron so much.
Hi.
No, 37 didn't cause this. I told you, it was Manus Vindicte. They broke the peace agreement and launched suicide attacks. They forced their way into the cave.
You and them are equally responsible on this matter. They at least paid with their lives. What about you?
Oh,
You
got
claim
some
that
fun
42's
logic.
abnormality was caused by the emanation. But how are we to believe that it isn't, in fact, the work of your arcane skills? As we went through your belongings, Miss Verton, we found a golden sampling device. Enlighten us. What exactly is the Foundation looking for here?
That's...
On the other side of the hall comes a soft chuckle.
Good, Vertin, good. Let the confrontations be louder and the struggles be harder.
Screen slightly.
I wonder what shall come of this.
I ain't coming to you no matter what, bitch. I mean, well, yeah, pretty much.
Silence.
Gavel slams down with a heavy, undeniable thud. The host of the assembly rises to his feet, his face unusually grave.
The debate will end now. Since we were unable to come to an agreement, further discussion is pointless. There are more pressing matters to attend to. This will be the end of the assembly, and my decision will be the final ruling. I demand that both parties leave this island at once.
The decision is clear and final. Its number of reconciliation, 6, has been mindful of its use of unilateral authority. Yet there are no objections this time. It all falls into silence. The silence demands a decision. What to do? Accept 6's verdict. The outcome is still acceptable, things will go back to square one. Besides, the concepts exchanged on the storm and the samples of asymmetrical nucleotide are, again what the fuck, are already significant advances for subsequent research. More importantly, the School of Apeiron cannot form an alliance with the Foundation. It must be stopped from joining forces with enemy instead. This is a chance to take the initiative and avoid being caught in an active position. All that's needed is to stand up and
I
nod.
respectfully accept your verdict.
Burden accepts the verdict. Verdict. Agreeing was the easy part. Now comes the real issue. What will she choose to do?
My choice matches that of Verton's.
Why are you gasping? She casually agrees, just as she did when asked to pledge to the stone bangles.
But may I ask for one small doubt to be dispelled? Miss Verton and I will depart ere long. Do you truly not desire us aid
Of
from
course.
us?
You're kind to ask, miss. It is true that our circle has been disturbed, but we see it as a mere turbulence of the phenomenal world. He who holds the compass decides the circle. This will not shift the center of our focus, nor change the shape of our beliefs.
He bends down, laying his hand on 42's forehead.
Medin Hagan.
He purged the storm syndrome with an arcane skill.
How?
I never thought it would be possible.
Leader straightens up, looking as composed as ever.
The light of intelligence has cleansed 42 of confusion. It is also what the island needs. The incident will be properly handled, and my ruling stays unchanged. I expect your words to be matched by actions, Miss Arcana.
GTFO. Stone is cold, leaving no room for negotiation.
Certainly. It was fair and just. If
Fact.
only one could depart amidst such unfavorable... I presume Miss Vertin will also appreciate more time to prepare for the journey.
Shut up.
What say...
It is a reasonable request. An expression is nothing but decent and sincere. Don't say yes, girl.
The hourglass empties in 2 hours. Please leave before that.
Okay.
Thank you for your thoughtful consideration.
Stone is met with no further objection from the people. Six puts away the hourglass and looks at the silent audience.
Lastly, I would like to share a story. To conclude today's meeting and respond to Miss Arcana's tale.
I am most honored.
He raises his hand, faces the people.
I too have heard the story of the first circle, but in my version, more followed. The first of man were intimidated by the enormity of nature and constantly tried to defy and escape it. Our ancestors, however, had the opposite reaction. They found solace in nature, which welcomed them with a nourishing embrace, sharing its vastness and sublimity without reservation. It was the perfect harmony, the moment the circle ceased to represent confrontation and avoidance. As we bathed in Apollo's illumination and wandered the tranquil shores, our souls resonated, and we were lifted to a higher wisdom. This was how we conquered our fears, emerged from ignorance, and allowed ourselves to indulge on the essence and forms. This was the rise of the classic man. May you all be blessed with the courage for reconciliation, the determination for peace, and the devotion to nature. Qualities no less noble than caution and defiance. You may all leave now.
Please, just a moment.
Clear voice rings across the hall, stopping Six in his tracks. Ropes flutter as she stands up on the high podium.
I will fix our circle. 888 was right. I have enraged Aperon. I am responsible. I will go back to the sacred place, pass its test, and ask it to share the divine light of Gnosis so we can learn the truth about the essence. I will make up for what I've done. I promise.
Six turns around, his eyes meeting to gauge a determined start.
It has been 300 years since the last challenger had their success in the cave. 37, are you aware that we have other means to cleanse the island, even if you don't bring the matter to Aperon?
Yes, I'm aware.
Okay.
Then are you aware of the price you will pay, should you fail its test?
Dead.
Yes, I am.
Then you shall have my blessing.
He leaves, ignoring the murmurs of shock. The gavel is brought down. The long debate has finally come to an end. What's this? Storm Singe with Rex and Jasper. Meaning of the proof. Colleen! You're mathematic, dumbass. Get in here. Show them we're real. Oh, Galen is not. No, my sibling is a dumbass, but they know how to do math proofs. I don't. What?
The headquarters
They're
has
not
issued
well.
a notice. The critical point of the storm is in Vienna.
Nobody's saying anything stupid. I need to exercise. Do I need to say stupid things? Citizens puts down his radio and turns away with a somber expression.
This type of storm syndrome involves a bodily transformation into oil paintings.
Regulus, where are
primarily
you?
affecting the face, but sometimes spreading to the torso. It is often accompanied by delirium and an intense obsession with war. Like the storm of 1929, it was accelerated by social upheavals resulting from the constant tensions Manus Vindicte created between nations.
This era.
The sky has changed. Storm syndrome has finally reached this island. No one team's caught it yet. That could soon change.
This is absurd.
There she is. The bag filled with alchemy materials over her shoulder, the young pirate remains spirited despite a week in underground captivity.
We went through all that trouble, sweated our guts out, and finally got to a place where the storm can be kept out. But now you're telling me that immunity is going to disappear like a fart in the wind.
Edna?
I was planning to stay here for a while. There might be alchemic materials and pieces of books the Abraxas has left behind from their mills. Oh, now that is frustrating, mate.
Such is the nature of Arcanum.
The immunity hasn't disappeared. It's just waning. For now, only the beach has lost the effect. We're still safe around the Hall of Appearing.
But there's no guarantee that we'll be safe here forever, right? Reminds me of Zeno's survival test.
Sinetto and I talked about this. We think the island is protected by a large-scale arcane ritual. The sudden decay of the island's storm immunity might be the result of its changes, though I'm unsure of the specifics.
Those people are doing something about it, right? That leader with the rockstar hair, shouldn't he be taking action by now?
Six has gathered all integers after the assembly. They're going to perform a mass cleansing ceremony. 37 also mentioned a test. I think they have more than one way to deal with the changes.
To the best of this apple's knowledge, secluded pure-blood arcanist groups often have rituals that they keep to themselves. These islanders impart truths based on intellect and rationality, yet their doctrines are highly religious. Perhaps their arcane skills are passed down in a religious manner.
Oh, very mysterious, very arcane. I hope they're not all huddled together doing a mass at a time like this. And I'm more worried about us, Capitan.
Leah, use your tone. Unusually serious.
Arcana asked for more time for both sides to withdraw, didn't she?
Yes. Six gave us 2 hours to leave. That is to say... We must set out when the storm countdown reaches 2000.
And before that, the stone bangle on your wrist still works, right?
Yes. I can feel it. It would scold me whenever I thought about going to war with them.
Huh, I see. So we only have 2 hours for the plan.
I'll tell you about this woman named Rose from a game called Nike, who found a very neat mental trick that happens to help you in situations like this.
Plan? What plan? Aren't we sneaking away from all this?
Fine, one, there, finally, she said something stupid.
Sorry, Regulus.
Her entire existence is stupid.
Accommodation was a long way from ours, so we haven't given you the latest updates. To put it simply...
Where are you going?
Sudden appearance of the girl startles the crowd. Ursa stands still with a curious look on her face.
37?
Come take the test with me.
We're discussing how to leave this place, 37.
Precisely. I was just about to say, your chief wants us gone in a jiffy, but we don't even have a piece of wood to sail with. Vertin is sizing us up to see if we can fit in her suitcase. She's going to swim across the Aegean Sea using her tiny arms. Right, Vertin?
2. Regular Squincy eagerly pokes her elbow in.
Right.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Then you must leave from the north side of the beach. Jump off the cliff there and head south. The cliff is on the tangent line of the Hall of Aperon, which is a good sign for your journey.
Not confidently, fully convinced of her own conclusion.
I will show you where to jump, but you'll have to wait till Vertin and I return.
3. Count.
Me? Where are we going?
To hell.
What kind of question is that? The only place worth going.
Extends her hand with a light and happy tone.
You're the one and only Zero. We'll go see Aperon together.
You have 2 hours, less than 2 hours. Or when was the verdict made? How much time? Guest room. Island. Island guest room.
Aren't you going to look for 37? You took such good care of her while she was in a coma.
The darkness figure trembles ever so slightly. She tries to steady herself.
I don't know. I don't know what I should do, Madame Mata. She's going back to the cave for the test, where I can't help her.
She looks down, trying her best to press her shaking hands together.
All I can do is pray for her, for I have no adequate knowledge or power to assist her. As ever.
Perhaps you needn't worry so much. 37 is the one favored by truth. She will be fine.
Wait, hold up. How did my pervert senses not go off? How did I miss Marta's side boob? I mean, next question.
I know. It's just...
Nothing happened. She's not a pervert. I'm not a pervert. I am the pervert. She lets out a long, helpless sigh and buries her face deep in her palms.
She is also of mortal flesh. She could get hurt, bleed, or die.
Wow. She's always looking at the beach, seeing it as a battlefield, where she lacks the skills to engage.
You haven't been with us for long, Madame Marta. Aperon and its test might be new to you. Here on this island, we spent years theorizing, proving, and constructing models based on our mortal comprehension, defining the boundaries of what man is capable of understanding. But when it comes to the essence and forms, we are unable to make any definitive statements. So we humbly approach the temple and inquire about the correctness of our beliefs, and our answer is delivered as a yes or no, reverberating in the form of echoes.
Neat.
Is that the submission of proof Six mentioned before?
Quick her nods, knowing her friend has a natural talent for this.
Validating one's essence and soul with a number, and verifying the authenticity of one's claims are simple feats for us. But Aperon's test is different. Those who succeed will obtain the transcendental truth. Those who fail will pay a terrible price. Everything has its limits and boundaries. Those who overstep their bounds will only court their own misfortune. We must respect and be wary of our limits, so our souls will be adequate for our bodies, and all things be refrained from excess. The boundless, limitless, and infinity are not of our realm to tread. They belong only to ancient beings that we cannot utter. We can only stand in awe, offering our admiration, humility, and reverence. Now 37 is going to knock on its door and ask to be indulged with the transcendental truth. But if she fails, if she can't bear the weight of the boundless infinity,
Can't go on.
I wish I knew a better way. Who could even do it in her place? But only she can do it. It has to be her. 37.
I'm sure this is the perfect solution to finally put an end to all our problems. If I pass the test, Apiron will grant me the answer to one question. It can be any question I don't have an answer to. Even about the essence and everything. At least that's what Mama told me.
Chris have a nod of confidence.
I just have to choose the right question to ask. And we will be rid of all the troubles. Whether it be the emanation, the turmoil of the phenomenal world, or the dangers threatening the island. All will be gone. I have Six's blessing. He agrees with me. So, Vertin...
Not so fast. You can't just steal away our helmswoman like that. This thing? It's too good to be without any risks, don't you think? What if Vertin doesn't make it back, huh? Who's going to swim us across the sea then?
It could be risky, but not for Vertin, only for me. 0 multiplied by any number will still be 0, and we have validated that proof.
Well, that's not good enough for this pirate. Besides, Vertin doesn't seem like a 0 to me. It's okay,
Are you hitting on her?
I think I'll be safe there. But 37, isn't this a sacred test for your people? I've never taken the oath. I'm not one of you.
That does not matter, Vertin.
She gently shakes her head in determination.
But you must know that once we enter the temple, we cannot turn back. The path to the truth is a one-way road. Our last visit was interrupted, remember? You didn't get to ask your question, and I didn't get my answer. And now, I don't need to ask my question anymore.
She bites her lip, holding her own arms tight.
You and your friends were right, Vertin. The discord in the phenomenal world does have an effect on essence and forms. No one can argue against this when facing the emanation. But there's more I'd like to know. And I believe you feel the same. I will tell Six that you're coming with me. I will tell everyone and persuade them, because this is the right thing to do.
Okay.
Go, Timekeeper. While you're out, Lilia and I will ready us for evacuation.
We will liaise with the Foundation from here.
Thank you both. I'm ready. Before we go, 37, I have a question.
Yeah, that's the point. Golden opportunity has risen. This could be a chance to level the playing field against Manus Vindicta.
You just said that Apiron will grant an answer to whoever passes the test. Will it answer my question? If I asked for a way to become immune to the storm?
We keep going. We keep going. Back to front or applause. Wait, crap. Exercise. I forgot.
Narcissistic, fat-headed, humanocentrist freaks.
Alright, I'm gonna do setups. Setups. How many setups? Yep. 15? 15 setups. god. Right. Let's continue. Maybe buy some pearls next. We'll see. I mean,
You are the crazy ones, and I will prove myself right.
Seriously, can someone please bring Matthew back to the rehab center? That mask has made him crazy.
His arm flailed wildly as he stumbles across the shiny silver floor, adding more to the chaos. Mr. Man, a bottle of alcohol on the ground bursts into bright blue flames, and then two metal feet stomp across the fire without hesitation.
Any progress?
Not much. We've called all the experts here, but so far it's been a waste of time. Not even a bodily reaction when reciting the text. It doesn't belong to any known language, nor follow any linguistic
I've
rules.
seen this guy before, by the way.
Many are starting to doubt
it's
the
great
accuracy
to
of the
avoid him.
incantation. After all, it was copied down by a novice investigator with her arcane skill, not her supervisor.
Doors pushed open. The spacious room is now packed with people. All gathered around the radio upon the table.
Miss Marcus, can you confirm that the incantation you dictated was correct? We also learned that you witnessed a visual recording of Arcana performing her arcane skill, depicted through images recreated by a pure-blooded arcanist. Is that right?
Yes. To be precise, I saw it in the memories of Isolde, a former member of Manus Vindicte, using Miss Cacanya's arcane mirror.
Can you attest to the accuracy of this memory?
I can't say.
Do you deem the reflection of Miss Cacanya's arcane mirror to be accurate, factual, and without misinterpretation?
I'm not sure.
Can you confirm that your arcane skill, Read, was performed correctly and provided an unbiased, objective, and flawless interpretation?
I don't know about that either, but I saw it with my own eyes. I heard the chanting. I don't know what language that was, but that's how I heard it, and I've written it down phonetically.
Please calm down. We are only verifying the details. The Foundation has dispatched a special operations squad to you in Vienna. Please make sure the two other arcanists involved will return to the Foundation with you.
I understood.
Liaison removes her headset. The result is far from ideal. Her face is pale, as lifeless as her mechanical powers.
Is this it?
Enigma. Sarcastic voice cuts through the air as a man pushes through the front.
An ancient miracle, a circle of salvation. Euna seco. Atuna psycho? An inexplicable incantation transcribed by an arcanist based on what she saw in the memory of another arcanist recreated by yet another arcanist.
Fun game of telephone.
That's as convoluted as a dream within a dream within a dream. To think they wanted an objective restoration. I mean, if Gnosis is so reliable and can really cross-check not only once but 4 times, it should have long replaced science by now. With this level of uncertainty, we might have better luck asking typewriter monkeys to randomly give us the answer to the storm immunity.
Adler? Why are you here?
I requested his participation on the cryptography team. He is a human, but he excels in the field of cryptography.
But...
Blood, penis, vagina. Man takes a grim step forward.
And why can't I be here? Is it because Greta Hoffman's my sister? And this? Is this what a respectable and honorable member of the Foundation gave her life to retrieve? Is this the ritual she died for?
Oh. Whoops.
Oh, right. It wasn't even her who retrieved the ritual. It was a student.
You are not currently on the official roster. You can leave at any time.
Bitch.
Leave? Why should I leave? Ich habe jedes Recht zu wissen, wofür meine Schwester gestorben ist. Nun gut, Leute, an die Arbeit. Lasst uns dieses große Rätsel entschlüsseln und sehen, was ist Erlösung oder Zerstörung?
Leaves sneering, waving the note with Lieutenant spelling in his hand. Fars is finally over. Gloom is a piece of paper. Photography team turns to a robot, waiting her instructions.
Return to your stations, please. Let us not dismiss its credibility until we have exhausted every possibility. Also,
only turns ahead.
Add Adler Hoffman into the cryptography team roster.
The team lead hesitates for a moment, surprised. Nevertheless, he nods and quickly leaves the room. Adler, get your ass back in here, bitch! Hole on the wall. Use for internal communication begins to ring.
Storm Observation and Research Center. Noted. I will make sure Miss Lucy is aware of that.
Yusun puts down the phone and turns to the robot, a flicker of panic on her face.
What is the matter?
It's a call from the rehab center about the previous study on the Manus mask. Ma'am, I think you should go see this in person.
Very good, Matthew. Now tell us, what did you hear?
Already narrow quarters filled with security guards. Underguarding is heavily secured, isolated behind 3 layers of tempered glass. Patient sits in the room with a mask on his face.
Voices! Those voices! The inaudible murmurs, the frightening whispers, they worm into my ears. I told you before, I wrote about this before, but you just missed them as manic episodes.
Did you put on the mask?
Yes. How else would I know that I was right? And now I know. And never have I heard them so clearly. They are screaming inside my head. Their temptations, their promises. I just have to let go of my brain. Can you hear it? The benevolent mother is speaking.
He'll dig deep into his palms. He's fighting an overwhelming him.
How? I can write the ultimate paper.
Who is this mother?
Answered by a loud crash, the researcher throws himself against the glass, gasping in horror and scratching helplessly at the
No!
surface.
I can't say anymore. They see me. They've come for me. Kill me. Kill me now.
It's too late to beg for mercy. His scream is abruptly silenced as his head explodes open behind a glass barrier. But oof. Amidst the splatter of blood and brain, a new being emerges from the remnants on his flesh. Alarm blares loud. As far, rears up on the bloody floor, holding a triangle in hand. Lets out a loud cry, reminiscent of a newborn's first swear. Liaison ends the call, cutting off the horrid sounds on the other end of the phone.
Suspend all research on the Manus mask at once. Its dangers far outweigh the potential benefits.
Whoops.
Seal away all equipment and share only a controlled account of the incident with others. We cannot afford to have another researcher try on the mask again. Now, clean this up.
Yes, ma'am.
Airlock door hisses open. A squad of armed guards storm into the room under the cover of sleeping gas. On the other side of the glass, the robot turns away from the scene, categorizing again another set of Storm research data as relevant and filing it away as wasting her memory.
Another dead end.
Very well. Let me try my hand.
Where did the other three come from? Wait, I just noticed, why are these guys, they're like the forms from the storm, the ones that 37's mama got turned into, right?
Ah, an interesting one. Let me think on it. Concentrate and visualize.
This will help.
天道必反，其势好还。
Don't act surprised. It's just another day on the job.
Storm research Manus masks and rockets are extremely dangerous. There's nearby personnel should immediately evacuate and contact near dangerous. Where is mass disciples? Inner workings center. Matthew transformed. William secured. Again, the initial frontline railing storm was investigator Marcus. It's just a note summary, right? Pride and prejudice. Somnolence. How many are we away from? Oh my god. I have like zero. I have 0 gems. I'm crying in the tears. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna pull. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, buddy. It's gonna happen. One pull. One pull. It's gonna happen. Paper herring copy number. Oh, fuck you.
Mission accepted.
Get off my screen, filth. Good chapter. Alright, where's the bit about the guy? We all know it. What is Pride and Prejudice about again? I don't even remember. I haven't read it. Unknown incantation. Mask has proven to be extremely dangerous. These are the only leads I currently have on the store. Metallic fingers pick up another stack of files. That's Sputnik. These are the test results of Manus Mask, confirming the presence of asymmetrical nucleotide R. The robot studies them carefully, the still in our face pulses in contemplation.
What is the status of the sampling, Simone? Any updates from the timekeeper?
For the moment, no. The people on the island are still suspicious of the Foundation's motives, so she hasn't had a second chance to collect any samples. But she has called in an hour ago. We were informed that she will return to the cave shortly. She also warned us that the immunity zone on the island appears to be shrinking. The safe zone is not stable.
Appleby from the boss. The boss does contain the necessary letters to spell apple. Am I Delulu? Have I seen through the walls? No. What are the leftover letters? L. Or is it? Is apple spelled? Oh no, maybe it is. Oh fudge. Am I just stupid? Oh no, apple has 2 P's. Fudge. Did I fudge up? No, I'm wrong. Whoops. Ignore that. Delete it. Delete it. Burn it. Burn it to the ground. Never slipped.
Mom, have you noticed something?
They are unrelated, Simone. The mask and the incantation are indeed related to Manus Vindicte, but they are unrelated to each other.
Moves the sealed mask on.
If the account of the Vienna investigator is correct, one cannot help but question, why would Arcana not simply give the masks to Isolde and her brother?
Investigator Marx's report was highly lacking, making it challenging for us to infer what truly happened.
I suppose we can be skeptical that the report is incomplete, but it is all we have for now. She did a good job. I could not have asked for more. We all heard it. An ancient miracle. A circle of salvation.
Mark extends her hand, drawing an imaginary circle in the air.
The leader of Manus Vindicte promised a miracle, but the mask is far from it. The mask is a tool of control, designed to identify and enslave the believers. Matthew has demonstrated its effects for us, but this ritual is different.
Do you mean the ritual is more sophisticated than the mask?
What odds proving?
Perhaps, but it is not entirely definitive. The investigators in Vienna completed their mission spectacularly, and now Matthew has proven that the mask is useless for our purposes. Its immunity was only a cover for its other functions. And the mask has powerful and irreversible side effects. Even if we find out how it protects the wearer from the storm, we cannot use it on our colleagues.
Script.
If this incantation is verified to be true, it will be our Promethean fire.
This ritual is useless to us.
I mean...
Save yourself, Miss Harbour. We're not getting anywhere with this.
What?
The room is cluttered with all sorts of sophisticated equipment. The floor is littered with scrap paper. Researchers haven't lifted their heads or taken a break for quite some time. Cryptography lead stares at Enigma, a fresh cup of coffee in his hand. His patience is wearing thin, as the metaphorical string labeled tolerance in his mind is finally about to snap.
Explain yourself, Adler. What do you mean the ritual is useless? You barely sat down. My coffee's still hot.
Doctor solemnly hands the stack of papers from his desk.
I don't need to waste any more time. It's simple logic. The current information is insufficient for cryptographic decryption. We're attempting an exhaustive brute force, comparing every ancient text and record to find the language or corresponding text. It's like looking for a needle in a colossal haystack, even if we stumble onto a match. None of us can validate such a thing. A breakthrough in this regard is simply not possible.
You can't be serious.
Also, a man stands up from his chair, clutching a pen in his hand.
What is the basis of your reasoning? Have you figured out the mechanics behind the ritual?
I didn't need to
The
understand
snark.
the intricacies of Arcanum to deduce this. It was simple logic.
So you never even tried to understand it. With your supposedly superior human reasoning, you dismissed all of our dedication and hard work just like that. Who the f do you think you are?
Was that even censored? Before anyone can react, researcher lunges at Enigma and punches him right in the face.
What?
Sit the fuck down, but Enigma brings a hand up to his cheek, looking more confused than
That
angry.
was right. You arrogant fools, clueless morons! Get out of my face, you humanocentric narcissist! Go to hell!
Researcher snarls, brandishing his pen like a soldier brandishing a dagger. I thought that might happen. Much to his frustration, his swing loses power midair, another casualty of the neck and shoulder pain that plagues his office. Enigma narrowly avoids the attack, bewildered by a turn of events.
Was this really necessary? I was just sharing my conclusion.
Oh, it was the mask. I should have thought of that. He worked in the same lab as Matthew, and he must have been exposed to the mask.
But his physical exam seemed fine. Is there an incubation period?
Does he seem fine to you now? Huh? No! Williams! Put that down! That's the only Conway Automaton 5 left after the storm.
With a gurgle growl, followed by a deafening crash of metal against the wall. The machine whizzes past his head and shatters its pieces in an impact. Probably Leaf feels his sanity teetering on the brink. He staggers toward the door, frantically smacking the big red button on the wall.
Security! Security! We've got a code red!
Dental checkup.
Why are we fighting against security?
Ah, an interesting one.
To the race. No limits.
And that's that.
See those gates? Those are the gates of hell for you, bitch. 100,000 oh my. Okay, almost done.
Now, to preserve this memory in our...
So, what are the implications for the decryption?
There were no unintended consequences. We were able to control Williams in time, and the Conway Automaton 5 he destroyed wasn't useful to our work anyway.
I am glad you kept the damages to a minimum.
Turns the screen off in front of her and turns around.
Since you are still here, Mr. Ulrich, I take it as a sign that you have more to report?
The secluded area of the hall, a motion charge complaint is about to take place. Calmly, the lead tries to keep his voice low, looking completely disheveled from the turmoil he has just endured.
Williams was merely an accident, ma'am, but Adler is a loose cannon on the team. We need to talk about this. With all due respect, I still don't understand
The
why
photographers are not the police.
He may have made his contributions to Laplace, but that was 8 years ago. Now he's just an irritating defeatist and a staunch supporter of humanocentrism.
Every particle of ferrofluid in his helmet vibrating with rage, his voice rising in bond.
He never understood the Arcanum, or tried. He's still stuck in the time before the first storm and refuses to acknowledge that his small, beautiful world is gone. How can someone like that help us?
Senses his doubt and frustration. There may be more sentiments and underlying issues at play. She paused for a moment before answering as if deep in thought.
I understand your concern, but I have not heard anything about the incapacitation of Adler Hoffman.
What? He got a few scratches at most. The guy barely touched him.
So he is fine. I am glad we agree. Is there anything else you would like to report?
There are always 5 seconds for an answer, but doesn't well. Must be a social cue that it is her turn to speak.
His lack of knowledge on Arcanum is exactly why we need him. His human perspective will offer valuable insights on arcane rituals. The results of this study will not only be used to save Arcanists, but also humans who share the same world with us.
He tries to argue further, but Lucy is certain the issue has been sufficiently addressed.
We are racing against the clock, mister. And your report on personal disputes and racial conflicts has wasted 2 minutes and 37 seconds of our time. If he refuses to cooperate, you have every right to remove him from the team. That is your responsibility. Oh.
The other end of the corridor, subject to the argument approaches, looking deeply upset and clutching at his stack of papers. Clearly has heard every word of what they just said.
I am relieved that you survived your altercation. What would you like to report?
Just fuck already. Eyes beat, making both of them squirm uncomfortably. This is undoubtedly one of the most awkward moments in both their careers. I mean, whatever. Looking back at him, Enigma begins to report in a low voice.
I'm fed up with wasting time, ma'am. The setback with the mask has already driven too many people insane. That's why you should take a look at this.
He hands a stack of files to Lucy.
I can logically deduce that our current direction is another dead end. The incantation isn't long enough for cryptographic decryption. We will have to turn to ancient records. Perhaps we'll find something in age-old manuscripts, in tablet inscriptions, or in the memories of powerful arcanists. But even if we find it, we can't validate it because none of us can cast the skill.
The word means sounding his pessimistic form, flipping through each page of the file.
Low-ranking arcanists can't cast high-ranking skills, even if they know the exact pronunciation and meaning of the incantation. Gnosis is beyond reason like that and cannot be debated. It stems from raw intuition rather than logic and intellect, is shaped by personal experience and natural abilities, and cannot be intentionally replicated. And the most determining factor, it relies on the arcanist's purity of blood. The miracle ritual you hold such hopes for belongs to the leader of Manus Vindictae, a pure-blooded arcanist whose power is beyond our imagination. It's like asking a toddler to solve Goldbach's conjecture. It's completely beyond the boundaries of our limits.
But you are not an arcanist.
Alright, limit break.
Why should you play by their rules?
I'm going to take them back questions. Some things never considered before.
You are right. Arcanists differ due to the purity of blood. Researcher Medicine Pocket has already reported the linear correlation between the bloodline of an arcanist and their abilities. and has drawn a conclusion 10 times more extreme.
Then you should listen. That's their area of expertise.
Her neck moves suddenly, almost like shaking her head.
We know that our cryptographers do not have the power to validate the ritual, and we do not expect you to do that. All I ask of you is to come up with a feasible plan and to do it as a team.
Turns away, repulsed by the mention of team. Lucy finishes reading the report and hands it back.
Your deduction is logical, but not practical or actionable, so I should return this to you.
What?
Though in her eyes lit a strangely reassuring, homesick smile. She looks out the window.
Your logic is impressive, Adler, but do not let it limit your thinking. You spoke of the boundaries of arcane power, but logic has its limits too. Knowledge can be obtained through various means, such as intuition, logical reasoning, empirical observations, and teachings from others. Your team is not the only one cracking the ritual through their own means. If you fail, we will turn to the others, and if that approach is wrong, we will try another. If no solution is found before the storm, we will simply wait for the next one. What matters is we keep moving forward, no matter the cost. We must keep to the path, or we will be swept away like dust in the rain.
Once the researcher does not argue. He whispers as if talking to himself.
If one team fails, you can still turn to the others. Warum denn? Warum musste es Greta sein?
What?
Forget it. Just a bitter, irrational thought. This marks the end of my efforts. Hopefully, the others will bring you the needed breakthroughs.
Man walks away in anger. But only after a few steps, a question comes to mind.
You've been waiting here for a while. Are you expecting someone? You aren't the type to waste time listening to us whine. So there must be something here worthy of your attention. Is someone close to a breakthrough?
Nothing of the sort. I am recharging. We have a public power outlet here.
She joins as if standing for so long has stiffened her body.
But I am indeed waiting. The doves of the Whitestone House are here.
Some flapping wings fills the air. Birds. She was astonished as the creature with texture similar to plaster perches on her metal finger.
Good. Someone closer to the limit has given us aid.
What should I do? Slam more notes in. Cycle.
The ever what the god? That's it. Not what they this. Oh.
This is minor. You know, I think I'm going to stop stream here because it seems like another section is about to begin. Or it's going to switch perspectives.
Quite unlike the kind in Huanzhou.
Oh.
A drizzle through spring blossoms holds no wet, just as a gentle breeze beneath willows carries no cold.
Good stream.
You could walk.
Sorry, a bit short today. Only 3 exercises. Womp. But we will continue. Maybe tomorrow. Probably. We'll find out. Oh, chat. Oh fuck! I shouldn't close the chat. Live long and prosper. Come on, Singe, do it. There we go.